everyone, I am Janhavi Panwar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you guys are new here, then welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you people some words that you can use for a nice person. Not the feeling of nice, but for a nice person. You know, when you look at someone and you go, "Oh, what a nice person. Oh, she's a nice girl. He's a nice boy. Mama, what'd you think about that boy? He's a nice boy." So instead of that nice word again and again, there are even more feelings that are related to nice, so you can use these words for that nice word. Okay, so the first one we have is affable. Affable. So 3 years back, I got this compliment from someone. She is an affable girl, or someone actually told me, Janvi, you're an affable girl. So that's when I learned this word. Affable is at ease. I sound like a narcissist right now, but no, that's when I actually learned this word, at ease. Like when a person is always at ease, or when a person makes you feel at ease. So that's when you use the word affable. For example, she is an affable girl. She's an affable girl. With the darker version. So she's an affable girl, meaning she's the type of girl that makes you feel at ease, or she's the type of girl that is always at ease. The next word we have is amiable. Amiable is a word for someone who is genuinely kind. So, there are many people who try to show off by being or by showing off, like, yeah, you're kind, I'm a really kind person, you're a kind person. So, that kind of show off. Instead of that, when a person is genuinely kind, so that's when you use the word amiable. Amiable. Moving on to the next one we have over here is altruism. Altruism. Altruism is a word that you use for selflessness. Self. Oh, selflessness. So, selflessness is for a person who is selflessness. If you people watch Friends like me, so there was an episode where Joey, or I think Chandler, said there is no selfless good deed, or there is no selfless deed. I think something like this. But, so everyone find out and there was no good deed, like no selfless good deed. But I think Rose walking Carol down the aisle was a selfless good deed. So selflessness is for a person, who doesn't really, look for something in return. So that kind of person is selfless. So that feeling of selflessness is altruism. So for someone, you can use this. Dash is an altruistic. Dash is an altruistic. You do not have to say dash is an altruism, because that's not how we use this in sentences. You have to say dash is an altruistic. Moving on to the next word we have got over here is congenial. Congenial is when something is suitable, or when someone is suitable. So when something's suitable or, agreeable, so that's when we use the word congenial. Like, for example, you're looking for some buildings and all of a sudden you go, this building is congenial. Or when you look for a person and that person fits the job, so you can say the person's congenial. That's how you use this word. Moving on to the next one, we have gregarious. Gregarious. Gregarious is you use for a social person. A what person? A social person. Like, when you look at someone and you go, oh, she's a social butterfly. So for that social butterfly, you can say that person is gregarious. For example, Jen is gregarious. Now, I'm not a self-lover, but you are also going to look at some examples that are pretty narcissistic. Moving on to the next one is noble. Noble. Noble is basically you use for people who are kind, responsible, and I'm pretty sure you people have heard this word like a million times now. But I think even after we have heard this word, we do not use this word enough. So from today onwards, please start using this. So Dash is a noble. Well, is a noble person. And I've also noticed this is that we only use this word noble for Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. We always go, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was a noble person. Of course he was, and I really, really admire him. But I think now it's the right time to even start using this for people who you generally find kind, responsible, and they're just overall nice. That's how. Moving on to the next one we have is exuberant. Now, exuberant is not a word for nice person. Exuberant is just a word full of excitement. When someone's full of excitement, so that's when you use this. For example, bunch of exuberant teenagers. So full of excitement, like bunch of exuberant teens. The next we have is avuncular. Avuncular. So avuncular you use for someone who is generous or someone who is kind. So for a person who is really generous and kind, so you can use the word avuncular for them. So let's recap. Avuncular, exuberant, then we have noble, gregarious, congenial, altruism, and for when you're using it for a person, you are going to have to use altruistic, amiable, affable. All right, y'all, thank you so much. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. And if your people liked it, don't forget to share. And if your people want to, be updated or want to talk with me, so you can always DM me on my Instagram. The link to my Instagram is in the description box below. See you guys in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.